Hey guys, it's Melinda from MTZ Crew Designs. Welcome back to another tutorial from the Paint Couture creative team. So, every mom has a moment where she looks at something in the garage and thinks, yeah, I can weaponize that. So my son needed a shelf for his Transformers collection, and I just happened to have this sad little brown shelf sitting in the garage collecting dust and emotional damage. Functionally, it was fine. Aesthetically, absolutely not. There was no way this thing was about to sit next to Optimus Prime looking like it still paid rent in 1997. So I promised my son I'd make something worthy of holding Transformers. And if you know anything about Transformers lore, then you already know exactly where the inspiration came from: Cybertron. Yep, the metallic home planet of the Transformers. Dark, futuristic, mechanical, covered in texture, neon glow, and absolute cinematic chaos. So naturally, we're turning this outdated shelf into something that looks like it was forged inside an alien robot factory. All right, let's do it. The very first thing I wanted was texture, because Cybertron is not smooth. It's layered, industrial, battle-worn, and slightly terrifying. So I grabbed Paint Couture's Crust. And honestly, this stuff understood the assignment immediately. Crust is an acrylic plaster infused with natural elements from the earth, which gives it this incredible raw texture right out of the jar. And one of my favorite things about it, you do not have to prime first. We love a low maintenance queen, seriously. You can apply it with a trowel, a spatula, a brush, honestly, whatever chaos tool speaks to you that day. And once it dries, you can either sand it smooth or you can leave all that gorgeous texture and just paint directly over it. Also, Paint Couture now carries Crust in both white and black, which means the goths have officially been included. For this project, I wanted aggressive texture and dimension, so I layered it heavily all over the shelf to mimic that rugged, metallic surfaces that you see throughout Cybertron. At this point, it already looked like it survived a robot war, and honestly, beautiful. Once the crust dried, it was time for paint. I used Paint Couture's chalk style paint in the color Mystic Gray as my base. And chalk style paint is perfect for projects like this because it adheres beautifully to the wood surfaces without needing heavy prep work beforehand. Which is ideal because if I can skip unnecessary sanding, oh, I absolutely will. The porous nature of chalk style paint allows it to grip the surface really well while still giving that soft matte finish that works perfectly underneath all the metallic layers that we're about to build. And right here, this is where the shelf starts losing its garage shelf identity and starts its villain origin story. Just kidding. So now for one of my favorite parts, the Crackle. And listen, if there ever was a project meant for Crackle, it's a shelf inspired by Cybertron, because nothing about Cybertron says freshly renovated. It says ancient metal, it says mechanical decay, it says alien architecture held together by pure robot drama. So I pulled out Paint Couture's Crackle kit. First, I applied the size, which is step one of the process. And then after that goes on, then you let it dry until it reaches like a tacky state. For me, that was about 30 minutes. And then comes the magic. Step two is the crackle. And now here's the trick. If you apply it thin, you'll get smaller, delicate cracks. But I wanted big, dramatic texture, because subtlety has never really been my thing. So I applied it generously all over the shelf. And then I let it dry overnight just to get it to completely dried state. It typically takes about 5 hours depending on the humidity levels. But when I tell you this transformation the next morning was worth the wait, whew, the crackling looked like weathered alien metal straight off of the surface of Cybertron. Absolute robot apocalypse perfection. Next up, we're putting some metallic glaze. And this is where things start getting real fun. I used Paint Couture's Copperhead metallic glaze all over the shelf. One thing I love about their glazes is how customizable they are. You can leave them heavy and dramatic or wipe them back to reveal just hints of metallic dimension underneath. And for this shelf, I wanted layered, depth instead of solid coverage. So I applied the glaze and then wiped it back, a good portion of it, because Cybertron isn't flat. It's glowing metal, it's shadow, movement, and texture. So the entire visual world of Transformers is built on this insane combination of industrial surfaces and vibrant neon lighting. So now it was time to bring in the color. I started layering Paint Couture's Luxe Metallic paints in the colors Mercury, Teal, and Purple Moon. And instead of blending them smoothly, I stippled them randomly all over the shelf. I wanted little flashes of color peeking through, like glowing energy running beneath the surface, almost like the shelf itself had been powered by Energon. The blues and purples especially gave it that futuristic Cybertron feel. And honestly, at this point, I was standing back every 5 minutes like, okay, wait, why does this actually look like movie prop scenery? Okay, last step, highlights. I used Paint Couture's heavy metal metallic paint in the color Stardust. Love this one so much. And the key part here is I used a dry brush technique. So that means very little paint was on my brush because I didn't want solid silver coverage. I just wanted the metallic edges and the raised texture to catch the light. Almost like worn steel reflecting neon lights across Cybertron's surface. And once that metallic highlight started hitting all the crackle and the texture underneath, it was game over. The shelf officially transcended. And here it is, no longer a forgotten brown shelf from the garage, now officially promoted to Cybertronian artifact. Seeing my son's Transformers displayed on something custom made specifically for his collection honestly made this entire project worth it. And the neon lighting in his room, chef's kiss. Tiny robot nightclub energy. I love it. This project was such a fun reminder that sometimes the best transformations start with the pieces that nobody notices anymore. All it takes is texture, paint, imagination, and maybe a slight obsession with fictional robot planets. If you enjoyed this makeover, let me know in the comments. Which fandom-inspired piece should I create next? And if you're curious about any of the Paint Couture products I used in the transformation, I'll have everything linked below. Thanks for hanging out with me on Planet Cybertron. Bye!